languages. Interpreters will be standing by on stage if necessary. Our semifinals get underway with the interview competition, and we begin with Miss Hong Kong. She is Pauline Young, and she made her film debut recently as a leading lady in the film Dragon Forever. Hello, Pauline.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. What role did you play in Dragon Forever?
I was the main actress in the movie Dragon Forever, and I was the girlfriend of Jackie Chan, who acts as a lawyer, and we had to fight against these bad guys towards the end, but of course we won, and the police came at last.
That's the way it's supposed to be. Are you recognized here in Taiwan?
Yes, many people recognize me, when we have outings and dinners. So many people ask me for my autographs and photographs, and that makes me so happy.
Does it help you get a bargain?
Oh yes, it does, certainly. Without me asking for it, they said they'll give me discounts.
Should take you shopping with me. Now, I know you also host a weekly television series. If you could interview anyone in the world, who would you like to talk to and what would you ask them about?
I think I would like to interview Eddie Murphy because I adore him. I think he's hilarious and he's such a good actor. And by interviewing him, I guess I'll learn a lot from him and I can become an even better actress.
Well, you're already a terrific speaker. Miss Hong Kong, thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Pauline Young. Next is Miss Dominican Republic. She is Patricia Jimenez. She's a university student studying architecture. Hello, Patricia. Patricia wants to design a total city, it says on her card. What would that city look like?
Quieren diseñar una ciudad entera. ¿Cómo sería esa ciudad?
I would like to design a city like Brasilia, where the government building, apartments building have a close relation. But I would like a city with past, because with past you can live the present and you can make future.
It's a terrific concept. Suitable for Donald Trump. You wouldn't know him.
What?
If you could meet anyone in the world, Patricia, in your travels as Miss Universe, who would you like to meet?
Si pudieras conocer a cualquier persona en el mundo como Miss Universo, ¿a quién te gustaría conocer?
I think I would like to know somebody who writes, a very famous writer. But the writer that I more admire was somebody in Argentina who's died now. But anyway, I would like to meet somebody like Pope, thank you, because I would like to talk about our future in this world.
It's a terrific idea. May you get that audience. Miss Dominican Republic. Miss Mexico is Amanda Olivares. And she's studying business. Hello, Amanda. What kind of business would you like to see yourself in?
Well, I would love to have my own business, and I think I would have to have a boutique with exclusive clothing that would be one of a kind in my country.
Mm-hmm. Now, you, I think, would have unofficially won the award Miss Noisiest Cheering Section here. We had a preliminary the other night, and did you bring your own mariachi band? Who's here cheering you on?
Well, my parents are here, and I have a lot of friends from my hometown, which is Puebla. They came all the way from Taiwan, and I thank them for it. They're a little noisy, but that's our Latin spirit.
That's good, yes. I think the Taiwanese are catching some of that Latin spirit. Now, you described yourself as a romantic. Have you pictured an ideal wedding and honeymoon for yourself?
Oh, of course. I would love to have a beautiful, white, big dress. I mean, real big. And I'd like to have all the people that I love and all the people that love me in my wedding. And I'd like to go to the Greek islands, yeah, for my honeymoon on a cruise.
Mm-hmm. Well, you'll be taking applications if you're Miss Universe, no doubt.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure meeting you. Miss Mexico. Miss USA is Courtney Gibbs. I think your cheering section rivals Mexico's. You're one of the most recently crowned misses. Have you been busy since March 1st when you won the pageant?
Very busy. It's been a whirlwind tour. We've gone all the way through the United States, Midwest, down the East Coast. Spent a lot of time really seeing what's special about the United States, which is the people. It's been great.
Now, some of the people you met, I know, were people you knew before. You were recrossing old paths.
That's true. I went back to Kansas City for about 4 days where I lived during my junior high years. And I got to see English teachers that taught me. I got to see children I used to babysit. It'll be like when I come back to Taiwan in a couple of years. I'll have the same friends again.
Well, assuming you're not on the road, you'll get a chance to vote this year, Courtney. Do you think that we're ready in America to elect a woman president one of these days soon if the right candidate comes along?
I would say it had to be the right candidate. It doesn't matter if it's male or female, just as long as they're the right one.
Yes. And what about some of your own role models, Courtney? Who are some of the women who maybe have influenced or inspired you in your life?
Other than my mother, I would think that Nancy Reagan has been very strong in my influence. She's very active in the Say No to Drugs program, and that has been something I've been really involved in.
Have you get a chance to work as Miss Universe for that cause?
I would love to.
Courtney Gibbs, very charming. Thank you. And Miss Japan is Mizuho Sakaguchi. She's a graduate of Shoen Women's University. And what are you studying there?
American literature.
Actually, you've already finished, haven't you? I said you graduated, yes. You're studying American literature. What are some of the differences between American and Japanese literature?
Japanese literature has more than 1,000 years history, and American literature has 200 years history. But but I found there's no different. It's so same. I mean.
But we're a short story compared to you.
Yeah.
Now, I know you also had an ambition to be a race car driver.
Yes, I hope. Yeah.
Is this, well, this might be almost as dangerous, being on television live and Miss Universe traveling around the world. Where's the first place you'd like to visit?
Well, I was living in New York for 5 years when I was a little children, so I want to visit New York first. And,
you want to go back?
Yes, and I want to see my friends.
What were some of your fondest memories about the good old US of A?
Oh, that was garage sale. And
Which?
Garage sale.
Garage sale.
Yes, garage.
Somebody sold you a garage?
Yes, I like it very much. We don't have in Japan, and I can find many antiques, and which I can't find in my country.
Yes, but ours are only 200 years old, remember? Miss Japan, very nice to meet you. Thank you. Our first semifinal competition.